Hello, my name is Casey Loomis. Thank you for joining me. I finished working on the first episode of my visual novel named Cold and Calculating, which I started in April. I'm calling it done October 14th, 2019. The game could still use a lot of polish, but it's quite functional. I really wanted to finish my visual novel within a year of starting my art training. I made an attempt on the 6 month mark, so I suppose it's reasonable to assume that I could do an episode every 6 months. With 27 rough ideas for episodes remaining, this project could keep me occupied for the next 13 years. The silver lining is that there is a great potential for graphics reuse in the project. So in theory, the biggest bottleneck in producing visual novels would be creating the plot and decision trees. One of the things I found interesting was that I settled on different directions to the story as time went on. For example, the direction I would have taken the story if I really wanted to get the entire thing done in a month would have been very different than what it turned out to be. This isn't to say that either direction is good or bad. In fact, later I could try to reuse some of the ideas that didn't come out in this story. The moral is that you shouldn't get down on yourself for procrastinating because you never know what the ultimate result of your actions will lead to. One of my goals was to make sure that every decision in the game had some effect on the outcome. That might seem obvious, but that rule is overlooked in story writing. Everything in the story should directly affect the outcome, and if it doesn't, no matter how cool you think that thing is, it should be removed. This also keeps the point of your story clear. As I create more visual novel episodes, I would like to increase the number of graphics of main characters' expressions, like Nick and Penelope. This would make them more dynamic. Once I finish an arc of stories, I would like to go back through the older stories and add these newer graphics. If you like this video, please add a like. Thank you for joining me.